Endevor's valuable features are the ability to have your source in a repository that keeps track of all of your versions. It also has your ACMQ, which allows you to keep track of your input, your output components. It has everything in it that you need for auditors, who asked for the change, when the change moved up, all the different stages, where the approvals are. So when we have auditors come in, we can trace it from production all the way down through the development and the changes that were made at a line level. When we first brought Endevor in, we had a lot of issues with audits. We had Librarian, we had Pam Valet. When we brought Endevor in almost 18, 20 years ago, the auditing issues went down dramatically. Once we had everyone into Endevor using it and we had everything turned on, now when we have audits, they go through smoothly. They barely ask us any questions because we can prove the changes all the way up through production, and there's no issue with having to come back for information later. Endevor is very stable. We haven't had any issues with it going down. It's on the mainframe, so there really are no issues with stability. We have 5 Sysplexes, and we've increased the number of LPARs, we've increased the number of business units, the lines of code, everything is increased, and we've automated moving things to production, so it scales very well. We've had no issues with that. We've used technical support several times. When they come out with new features, if we have issues with the features or we're trying to figure out how we can use them best, we call technical support. Technical support has been great. They point us to the documentation, they'll help us with any issues, they work through everything very quickly. I was not involved in the initial setup. I was a developer at that point, so I worked with Endevor from the other side. Later on, I came in as the technical lead on Endevor, and at that point I was involved in cleaning up and streamlining what we had in our Endevor implementation. The upgrade processes, they've changed over the years. The upgrade process is very easy now. It's a easy download, and then we just have to do our testing, and rolling it out to the users is very simple. Right now we're looking at it moving into DevOps, so I'm glad to see that CA has started DevOps on the mainframe. We're looking at using the Eclipse user interface, which will make it easier to move off of ISPF. And we're looking at possibly using Lifecycle Conductor. Endevor plugs into that so that we can use more of a pipeline for DevOps and for agile processing, get the pipeline in place so that we can trigger off and go to tools such as Jira, Jenkins, and still be connected to the mainframe so our projects are all in one. There is one feature, the Sandbox feature, that allows you to virtually create environments for development, and then once your project is done, those environments go away as you move up through the life cycle, so you can always build new environments. That's a very good feature, but there are pieces of it that make it difficult to use for my company because of the way we have our data set up. And there are some features in there I would like to see improved. Compared to the other solutions I see out there, I would put Endevor right up there at a number 8. I haven't seen a number 10 product, mostly because the products are usually very good in mainframe or distributed. I haven't seen a product that's really good in both. So if it were good in both mainframe and distributed source code, I would give it a 10. The advice I would give to colleagues would be to make sure you involve the technical people from CA on your design. When you bring your tools in, make sure you tell them what you're trying to solve so they can help you design it correctly the first time, because once you get it in, it's difficult to change the way your design is without disrupting your business.